This is Stephanie Barnes, and this is episode 21 of my Brickwall Chats series. And today's topic is social media noise, content management, or not content management, content marketing noise. And and a little bit maybe about how things have changed, because I've been self-employed for 16 years, just over 16 years now, and past the 16-year mark a week or two ago. And so, some thoughts maybe about that's changed and the noise, and this comes out, this little video comes out of a conversation I had a couple of weeks ago with someone who is also self-employed and has been for a while. And we were discussing, how things have changed and the amount of noise that we need to get through, and what social media has done to being self-employed. And we're both solopreneurs. We're both happy with that. We're not, looking to grow and have a whole bunch of people working for us and large firms and things. We're happy, like I say, just being solopreneurs, working on our own, bringing in people when we need to bring in people, but and bringing in the right people when depending on the project and the needs of the client and things. But we're happy being solopreneurs, and there's so many freelancers and solopreneurs now and making so much noise and trying to get so much attention. And we both kind of said, I want to say something. I want to create these videos. I want to do blog posts. I want to do a presentation at a conference, when I have something to say, not because I'm being forced to, because I'm trying to be heard above everybody else. But we didn't really have a solution on how to get through the noise without, creating a lot more noise ourselves. So if you have thoughts, leave them in the comments, because I'm curious. And so, so today is maybe a little bit of a rant around that. This didn't seem to be like this in 2003, 2004, 2005, when I was first getting going. It was much more about referrals and networking, but over the last, even I've been in Berlin for 4 years, so I would say maybe just before that things started to shift, 2014, 2015, before I moved. There was a shift was starting to happen, and then I've noticed it in spades since I've moved and relocated. And it's interesting because I don't see myself as a freelancer. Freelancers to me are writers, are web designers, are graphic artists, are people that work alone, and I work alone. But I do management consulting, which isn't necessarily something that a freelancer does. Freelancers, can work remotely very easily, which I can too, but there's some face time that's needed. A lot of times I need to do workshops, and it's useful to do those in person. I have done them remotely. It takes some extra planning and organizational and logistics skills depending on the topic of the workshop, but that's possible. But I rely a lot more on input from the organizations I'm working with, and I work with larger organizations, and that just seems to be a little bit different than a lot of the freelancers I meet, who write articles and things, for as an individual contributor. For organizations, and I'm doing something a little bit different than that. So some of this gets a little bit tricky sometimes to figure out exactly where I fit in, if I fit in someplace. But I'm quite happy, on the other hand, being a solopreneur and sharing these thoughts with you, and blogs with you, and articles with you, as time and space permits and energy permits. And I think that's all I have to say about that. The noise gets a little bit annoying and frustrating for me as an introvert. So I think sometimes that's a disadvantage. On the other hand, the things that I publish and do are typically, well thought out and researched and reflected upon, and not just done off the top of my head, except for these videos, which are chats over coffee. Or in my case, a glass of water, which is, I'm not going to go reach and grab, but I have a glass of water off screen. Anyway, this has been episode, I think 20 of my Brickwall, 21 of Brickwall chats, and was some ramblings on the noise of social media. And I hope you found this, and maybe you agree. Leave your comments in the comments below the video, and I hope if you've enjoyed this, you'll like or subscribe to my channel and maybe reach out for a live chat on Zoom or Skype or something. Anyway, thanks a lot for listening and watching. Take care. Bye.